Alright everyone, we're gonna play Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden. As you can tell from this title screen, it's gonna get kinda Japanese. Let's see, let me get my brain stuff going. This is technically the second game in the series. The first one hasn't been translated yet, so I'll fill you in on that in a second. New Western calendar year 187, the month of December. It's been several months since the finale of what later would be referred to as the Balmor War, the first game. While the Earth was saved from great danger thanks to the Londo Bell and SDF forces, came at a heavy price. Those were also the good guys in the first game. There's a shockwave generated by an ultra-gravitational collapse during the Balmor War's final battle, which reached the Earth in 6 months' time, doing massive damage to both the colonies and the Earth's surface. Jeez, I was reading that with the wrong connotation. However, this information was suppressed by the Titans, who dissolved the SDF and Londo Bell's forces and ensured that most people would never find out the truth, because they're the government! But, yeah, they're not cool. They're not cool kids at all. Chapter 1, War. Again. I love this title screen. You like the title sequence too. Don't even begin to lie. You think it's sexy. Let's see. Let me get this to a point where stuff is happening. Sirens, playa. Alright, so this is like a turn-based grid strategy RPG game. If you don't necessarily know what that is, take like chess, and it's kind of similar to that, but then a video game-ish. That's a very, very crude explanation of a strategy RPG. Oh god! But this is, like I said, this is game 2 in the series. So just to fill you in on plot stuff from the beginning. Some aliens came, they were going to do some crazy stuff, some humans decided to make a bad faction, so a bunch of good guys all teamed up in the first game, and they beat the crap out of everyone, and they ended up on the other side of the galaxy somehow. I don't know how, or don't remember how, and they blew up like a big robot, or they set off a super weapon. And then it's making that gravitational wave thingy fly towards the Earth, so this takes place literally 2 months after the end of the first game or something, and they've just been scrambling to figure out how to fix all this junk. But then the Titans were like, well, you killed all the previous bad guys, so we're kind of secretly bad guys that didn't get killed off in the original game, and we're taking over, and yada yada yada. And that's where this starts. So basically, if you were coming into this from the first game, it'd feel weird, because all those people that you brought up into one big team together and all those relationships you formed, well, they kind of aren't there now, because everyone's spread back out into their own thing and developed new little groups again. So, it's, that's a big anime trope. Oftentimes, after a season ends and you go into season 2, it's all mech combat. It's a bunch of different mech series, anime series, and they just mash the universes together, and yes. So let's play Super Robot Wars Alpha Gaiden, and this is gonna be good. This is here. Sorry, let me get on my keyboard. See Michiru, her father, and Hayato are gone, which is a bummer, because if I remember correctly, Hayato's mech, I think it's one of the ones that's it needs it's like the Power Rangers. It needs 2 or 3 mechs to form together to form the big one, and on its own it's a lot less powerful. So I believe that 2 of the other guys are stuck here without their full mechs, and I don't know why they would separate. Why the hell would you take the one mech needed to make a super powerful robot and just leave so that your 2 partners are weak? I don't get it. Let's see. Okay, there's Jared. He was pretty big in the Zeta Gundam anime, which is pretty darn good. He's a bad guy. The mech right next to his that doesn't have the white thing under is his best friend's mech. I'll give you some explanations as we're going on, since I know quite a fair bit about the Gundam stuff. Let's see. Look at that. See, that immediately shows their evilness. It's just give us this shit or we kill you. then Ryoma, right? Ryuma? Oh god, this is gonna be bad. He's not happy. The Shingeta Robo is one of the transforming bots I was actually telling you about. There's a bunch in this, but that's one of them. And let's see, Benkai's not happy. He's one of the getters. Let's see. Look at them. They're not happy that stuff's going down. You guys don't know the answer to that. Oh, that's Capricorn. He's like Jared's best friend. So yeah. They want to use the robot to help with Project Aegis, which is the big thing that's going to have to protect the world. And they're talking about other research stations, because I guess there's a ton of them. Musashi's not happy about this. Ryoma's all like, yo, we should have known this would happen. Some girl who never pilots a mech that I don't possibly care about is all upset. And Ryoma's like, yo, we're gonna fight them even though all three of us have underpowered mechs that combine to make like a regular real mech. Ugh. I mean, come on, you all know, watching the Power Rangers, whenever they couldn't turn into the Megazord and they were all stuck in their individual ones, they usually got wrecked. The same deal goes with this. Jared's like, yeah, I knew you would do that. Ryoma's being all superhero. Jared's... See, this is the weird thing about throwing, like, the series together, because Ryoma comes from a series where it's very cut and dry, black and white, but in the Gundam series, it's very, 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 very morally gray. So Jared came from a series where there were bad guys and good guys on each side. So the stuff he says, it's really cool to see that go up against someone who has such stark values, like Ryoma, Musashi, and Benkai, and whatnot. See, he's just like, yo, hurt my feelings. Because, I mean, technically the heroes were the ones who decided to fire off that weapon and, you know, make this whole thing happen, knowing that it could have consequences. So, hey, look, he even said consequences. I didn't know it would do that. But then again, Jared's also being evil in the fact that he's like, you should have done something else, but Benkai's like, man, we had to do that. Musashi's making fun of them because they didn't do anything in the previous battle. Oops, I didn't mean to hit you, but he just hit the button there, but he just said we were the ones who kept the peace after everything was all over. Ryoma's like, yeah, project's almost done. Jared's like, ellipses, because we know we want to take it. Ryoma wants to make peace. I told you we want to execute that project on our own terms. Just because there's tons of factions, I guess, all over the Earth now, since like all the main ones got pretty darn wrecked. Like all the big organizations and governments that were chilling before the original game and during the original game all got changed or destroyed, or new ones came up. So it's a little less put together than it was previously. Yada yada. Ryoma's freaking out because his friends could be in danger. Some girls all like blah blah blah. Everyone else is dying. Ryoma's super double exclamation pointing. Musashi's got his like sweat face going on there, one eye closed. Very manly. Everyone's just worrying about their teammates. Oh, ooh, ellipses in parentheses this time. I don't know what that means, as opposed to the regular ellipses that Jared did a second ago. Ryoma being heroes, Benkai's like, man, we got robots for days. Now Jared's doing the ellipses in parentheses. Jared's gonna attack us, we're going to attack them. Yes. Ellipses. And I get to play finally, which is awesome. We got menus, we got skills, we got units. Check this out. Look at this. Look at this. Got weapons to choose from. Those weapons have stats of all types of stuff. Look at my pilot stats. Ah, girl. And then we switch over here. Units. Oh, it's glorious. It's glorious. Let me go down here. Look at that. Look at all this. Oh, sorry. I'm just kind of geeking out over my stuff. Let's check out my mission. Okay, I gotta hurt some guys. So we're gonna come up here and do some combat. It's gonna be glorious. Geta Beam! Now we're gonna attack Murasai, which is an awesome mech that was used by the Titans and whatnot during good old Zeta Gundam. Oh, it's a good design. But yeah, this is another cool thing it does, is that you see when he attacked, all the attacking animations are always fully voiced, which is crazy awesome. They're voiced in Japanese, but I mean, it's still really cool that they do that. And then also, whenever you're the one attacking, it always plays a theme song from the show that unit comes from. So right now it's playing I think it's the title song for Shingeta Robo, which is just really cool. So if I would attack with Ryu or Benkai, they're from another show, and it would blah 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 blah. My brain stopped working. Oh, it would play their theme instead. Yeah. Here, I'm actually gonna have these two hang back, because why all three of them don't have their main suits right now. Those two are especially weak sauce right now. So yeah, everyone can move once during their turn, and then they can attack as well, which is pretty hype. So they're gonna attack me back. Let's see how this goes. See, the problem is that I don't particularly like all of the songs. Just speak in Japanese, see if I care. Hurry up, Musashi. Say your words. Oh god, a Gatling rocket launcher. Is that not crazy? Oh. But some of the songs just kind of start grating after you hear them so long. But we'll deal with it. We'll be okay. Explosion! So I get 900 money for doing that, and then his unit also gets 166 experience. And then here, let's take a look at the screen real quick, since I skipped through it. See, this is the hit percentages, or, obviously the percentage that they're going to hit me. It shows the weapon they're going to use. It shows the weapon I'm going to use. It shows our health, our energy, and then I can do other stuff too. Like, I could turn off the animation. We could skip this particular showing of the two. I could also evade, which would cut his 94, not necessarily in half, but it can do stuff like that. Or if I defend, I take much less damage from the attack. But the gutter one's got decent defense, and the Murasai are very basic units, so we're just gonna hit them with our weapon. Yeah. God, I love the Murasai though. I want to get a model of one, build it, make it sexy. Another crazy thing is that it just surprises me that they got some of these voice actors back to voice these, because some of these shows are from the 60s and 70s, so these guys are old men now, but they still got them all back to voice their characters. It's really cool. I really like that. Explosion round 2. Yes, it's my turn, and this is what I was waiting for. Musashi's doing too much thinking. Ryoma was like, yo man, you're gonna get shot down. And he's like, yo, Hayato, the third person of your team, which Benkai and Ryoma used to turn into their big robot, he's like, he's away from here. You need to go away and meet up with them so you can form your super bot. And Benkai's like, nah man, that means they're gonna win. And Musashi's like, yeah, but this is a little base. You need to go protect our bigger base. Yeah, see? And then Ryoma's like, okay, but don't get killed. They're bringing up the point that Hayato needs to turn into Getter. Surrender. Don't be ridiculous. Let's see, Titans are yada yada. They can't do everything. We're gonna buy time. We could worry about protecting the other base. Ryoma does some thinking. Excuse me. Basically, Masashi's just going super full Japanese sacrificial hero right now. But he's not gonna die. Spoiler alert. And deal with it. Yeah, so basically the plan is for Ryoma and Benkai to escape so that Musashi can hold them off. And actually, that's exactly, I'm just gonna do that. Forget trying to fight these guys, because I don't want to. See, they're like, okay, we're gonna peace out. Obviously Benkai's a bit weird about that, because he's a bit more of a muscle head, but hey. Reaffirming the decision while referencing the first game, acknowledging that he's reaffirming the situation, acknowledging the decision. Yeah, it's all good. So yeah, they're gonna leave. So all I have to do is get them to that line, which I can now do this turn, because I knew ahead of time that I was going to do that. Ho ho ho. So I have to get the two of them to that movement point. But before I do that, I'm gonna get some melee on over here. No, we're just gonna use the Getter Beam. Because I want to get a little bit extra spare money and experience, because I believe once they hit that escape point, the mission ends. So you might as well get as much as you can. Son of a... I have to get out of my mech before it blows up. Boom. Just a note, I really like the background they had there. For the battles, I just think they're really cool. Oh, hey, that's what happens when you level up, just so you know. Alright, so these two are gonna peace out. He's gone. Oh well. He's gone. So I got, what, 20,000 for doing that. No mastery points, which are things you do if you do certain bits of bonus objectives. They can increase or decrease the difficulty, and then I didn't get any parts to modify my suits with. What's gonna happen? Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba-da-dum 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 ba-da-dum. And this is my intermission screen. This is where you do crazy plot stuff. Look, I can check over my units that I have. I can check over the pilots that I have. If I have parts, I can equip them. I can actually upgrade the units. Look at that. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, you love it. Right, if I had characters that are allowed to move mechs, I can switch them between mechs. I can change if they have like modes, like if it's like, here's a heavy armored mech, or it can also change into a light armored melee mech, or so on and so forth. You switch it on that screen. You can also upgrade weapons themselves, which is another cool thing. My save screen will be save number 2. My main save's up there, but I suppose this kind of becomes the main save. Don't judge. Oh, we can set some settings. There's really no reason to set settings. There's something we can't do yet. You don't get to know what that is right now either. Either.